Hi guys, today we'll talk about Big Ben.
Big Ben is the nickname for the great bell of the clock at the north end of the Palace of Westminster in London, and is usually extended to refer to the clock and the clock tower. The tower is officially known as Elizabeth Tower, renamed to celebrate the Diamond Jubilee of Elizabeth II in 2012. Previously it was known simply as the Clock Tower. When completed in 1859, it was, says clockmaker Ian Westworth, the Prince of Timekeepers, the biggest, most accurate four-faced striking and chiming clock in the world. The tower had its 150th anniversary on May 31, 2009, during which celebratory events took place. A British cultural icon, the tower is one of the most prominent symbols of the United Kingdom and is often in the establishing shot of films set in London. Big Ben replica at Legoland Windsor. The clock has become a cultural symbol of the United Kingdom, particularly in the visual media. When a television or filmmaker wishes to indicate a generic location in the country, a popular way to do so is to show an image of the tower, often with a red double-decker bus or black cab in the foreground. The dial of the Great Clock of Westminster. The hour hand is 9 feet, 2.7 meter, long, and the minute hand is 14 feet, 4.3 meter, long. The bell tower weighs 13 tons. The clock and dials were designed by Augustus Pugin. The clock dials are set in an iron frame 23 feet, 7.0 meter, in diameter, supporting 312 pieces of opal glass, rather like a stained glass window. Some of the glass pieces may be removed for inspection of the hands. The surround of the dials is gilded. At the base of each clock dial in gilt letters is the Latin inscription, Domini Salvum Fac Regnam Nostrum Victoriam Primam, which means, O Lord, keep safe our Queen Victoria I. May 27, 2005, the clock stopped at 10:07 p.m., possibly because of hot weather. Temperatures in London had reached an unseasonable 31.8 degrees Celsius, 90 degrees Fahrenheit. It resumed, but stopped again at 10:20 p.m. and remained still for about 90 minutes before resuming. October 29, 2005, the mechanism was stopped for about 33 hours to allow maintenance work on the clock and its chimes. It was the lengthiest maintenance shutdown in 22 years. 7 a.m. June 5, 2006, the clock tower's quarter bells were taken out of commission for 4 weeks as a bearing holding one of the quarter bells was worn and needed to be removed for repairs. During this period, BBC Radio 4 broadcast recordings of British bird song followed by the pips in place of the usual chimes. August 11, 2007, start of 6-week stoppage for maintenance. Bearings in the clock's chime train and the great bell striker were replaced, for the first time since installation. During the maintenance works the clock was driven by an electric motor. Once again, BBC Radio 4 broadcast the pips during this time. The intention is that the clock should run accurately for a further 200 years before major maintenance is again required. April 17, 2013, the bells were silenced as a mark of profound dignity and deep respect during the funeral of Margaret Thatcher. August 2015, the clock was discovered to be running 7 seconds fast, and coins were removed from its pendulum to correct the error, which caused it to run slow for a time. The Elizabeth Tower and Great Bell have been scheduled for a major renovation which is expected to last 3 years and is due to begin in early 2017. Essential maintenance will be carried out on the clock mechanism, which will be stopped for several months, during which there will be no chimes. Striking and tolling will however be maintained for important events. The aim of the renovation is to repair and conserve the tower, upgrade facilities as necessary, and to ensure its integrity for future generations. The last significant renovation work was carried out to the tower over 30 years ago in 1983–85. The most significant addition to the tower in the forthcoming works will be the addition of a lift.